the show, we made our way to Drift Movement and we were telling you all about HYROX and how it's here in San Antonio. I was talking to Robbie earlier, but I want to introduce Phil now. He is also a co-owner out here at Drift Movement. How are you doing today?
Good, I'm good. Thanks for coming out today.
Of course, I'm so excited to really get into all of these movements because I know for our viewers at home, I'm thinking this, okay, now I know what HYROX is, but how do you do it? So can you just walk us through some of these different movements that we're seeing in exercises?
Right, yeah, so these are just some of the training modalities we use. We use a bunch of different methods for all the different tools that we have in here. So you can see the row erg and the ski erg right next to us. Both of these exercises are full body movements. Basically, we're using the lower body, the core, and the upper body. It's kind of like a coordinated movement where it's kind of low skill, easy barrier of entry. So basically anybody can do this without risk of getting injured, and we can also drive intensity in many different ways on all these machines.
Now, I've seen a standing and a sitting rower at the gym before, but what's the difference? Is it different movement, different muscles?
Yeah, it's a little bit different movements. Most of the ergs are very like cyclical and fluid movements. They're all cardio-driven type exercises. But you're going to see a lot of similar benefits for the different movements.
Okay, so a lot of it probably has to do with your preference right there.
For sure.
And then what's this little thing I see right behind us? Because this looks pretty intense.
Yeah, so we get on the sleds quite a bit around here. So we can do sled push or sled pull variations. There's a bunch of different things we can do with the sleds. But these are some of the key events that people are worried about when they go into a HYROX competition because they don't have access to sleds at most facilities. So Alyssa and Nisha here are demoing the sleds, but yeah, they can get pretty grueling.
This looks like a real full body workout, what you got going on over here, and it looks like it's really working out a lot of your leg. I was seeing like, you could almost see those muscles moving.
Oh, definitely, yeah. The sled push is a killer on the quads, and then the sled pull is kind of a full body movement, using a lot of upper back as well as the back side of the legs as well.
So you got your quads going, but then like you said, you also have your upper body. I can see just the muscles in the arm right now all working. So all of this stuff just seems very intense for people at home, but also doable because people like you are going to be showing you how to do that. What does that look like when you come here and take a class and train?
Yeah, so everything, like I said, every exercise that we do here is kind of low skill, so pretty much anybody can do anything that we do here. That's kind of like the good thing about HYROX is anybody can jump in and compete in a race or an event, because you don't have to learn there's not any like technical skills required to do any of the events, and then running is obviously a big component of it too. So basically you just have to get in shape and then get out there and work hard.
Get out there and work hard, and that is exactly what the people here this morning are doing. So for our viewers at home, they've heard about HYROX, they understand the workouts and the movements now, but they're like, how do I get in touch with Drift Movement? How do I find this place? Where exactly are y'all located?
So we're right behind the airport. 1003 East Nakoma is the address. You can also find us on Instagram, Drift Movement. MVMT is how we spell movement. The tag is actually drift__ movement. But yeah, you can find us on Instagram or just come stop by and check us out.
Thank you so much for your time this morning, Phil. I know I'm feeling inspired, and hopefully our viewers at home are as well.
Yes, definitely. Thanks for coming by.
I think you will be inspired because they are having another offer for you, free first class with the code GDSA free until February 28th. Let me repeat that for you all. Free first class with the code GDSA free until February 28th.